Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. When it comes to OLED screens, almost no one will ignore the contribution and status of Samsung and LG. As a world-renowned technology giant, Samsung has taken a leading position in the field of smartphone displays with its excellent AMOLED, active matrix organic light-emitting diode, technology. Whether in terms of color saturation, contrast, brightness, or response speed, Samsung's OLED screens have always been popular with consumers. In the field of large-size displays, LG has become a leader in the high-end TV market with its powerful OLED technology. These two Korean companies have almost formed a situation of two heroes standing side by side in the global OLED panel market, especially in the field of smartphone displays, where almost every top flagship model cannot do without the screen technology support provided by Samsung. However, this long-standing market position is being greatly impacted by China. With the intensification of global technological competition, changes in the supply chain, and adjustments in industrial layout, Chinese panel companies have gradually emerged and broken the long-standing market monopoly of Korean companies. The success of Chinese panel companies was not achieved overnight, but after years of accumulation and exploration. From early imitation and catching up to today's independent innovation, Chinese companies have gradually narrowed the technological gap with Korean companies through unremitting efforts, and even surpassed them in some areas. Domestic panel companies such as BOE, CSOT, TCL and HKC have quickly become important players in the global panel industry by leveraging their advantages in production scale, technology accumulation and market expansion. These companies have not only successfully occupied a large share of the domestic market, but also actively explored overseas markets and established deep cooperative relationships with world-renowned mobile phone brands and consumer electronics companies. In recent years, with the changes in the international trade environment, especially the adjustment of global rules in the chip field, Chinese companies have accelerated the independent research and development of core technologies. In the smartphone industry, Chinese manufacturers have gradually reduced their dependence on Korean OLED panels and turned to domestic screens. This strategic adjustment not only helps to reduce costs, but also promotes the rapid progress of domestic panel technology, bringing its quality and performance to the international leading level. The strong rise of domestic panels is having a profound impact on the global market. According to the latest statistics, the share of Chinese panel manufacturers in the global OLED market has climbed from 10% in 2019 to more than 30% at present. At the same time, Samsung, which once had an absolute advantage, has seen its global market share drop from 88% to about 60%. This significant change in market share not only surprised industry observers, but also brought unprecedented pressure to Korean companies such as Samsung. It is particularly noteworthy that the proportion of Chinese smartphone manufacturers using Korean OLED panels has dropped sharply from 77.9% to 16% in just 2 years. This huge decline clearly shows the speed of the rise of Chinese panel companies in the domestic market and the degree to which their products are widely accepted. This market reshuffle not only shows the progress of Chinese panel technology, but also marks that the global panel industry is about to enter a new competitive landscape. The market monopoly that Korean panel manufacturers once relied on is gradually being broken by Chinese companies. At the same time, Chinese companies have ushered in an unprecedented golden period of development. Challenges and responses faced by Korean companies. Faced with the rapid rise of China's panel industry, Korean companies have felt tremendous pressure. For a long time, Samsung and LG have been at the top of the industry with their technological advantages and market influence, but now this situation is gradually being shaken. Korean panel manufacturers realize that relying on past technological accumulation is no longer enough to cope with the current complex competitive environment. They must accelerate the pace of technological innovation and industrial transformation to remain competitive in the global market. However, this is not an easy task. First of all, Korean companies need to invest more resources in research and development, especially in the next generation of display technology. They must continue to maintain their leading position in new material applications, production processes, and product performance in order to cope with the strong challenges from Chinese companies. Secondly, they need to expand more market areas and application scenarios to enhance the diversification and added value of panels. In addition to smartphones and TVs, virtual reality, VR, augmented reality, AR, and other innovative applications are potential markets in the future. In addition, Korean companies also need to strengthen international cooperation and use global supply chains and technical resources to promote the healthy development of the screen industry. By strengthening cooperation with international companies, companies such as Samsung and LG can find new breakthroughs in technology, market and resources, and drive the entire industry towards more efficient and sustainable development. The rise of Chinese panel companies is not only a reflection of the increasing maturity of China's technology industry, but also a microcosm of the changes in the global technology market. With their excellent R&D capabilities and firm market expansion strategies, Chinese companies are gradually occupying a pivotal position in the global display technology industry. It can be foreseen that with the continuous advancement of domestic panel technology, competition in the global display market will become more intense in the future. At the same time, if Korean companies want to maintain their position in this fierce competition, they must respond to new challenges through continuous innovation, deepening cooperation, and strategic adjustments. They need to open up more cooperation channels while improving their own technical level to jointly promote the development and progress of global display technology. The rise of domestic panels is not only the result of Chinese companies' efforts to innovate, but also reflects the trend of the ever-changing global technology industry. This process not only provides important development opportunities for Chinese companies, but also prompts the global market to enter a new era of competition. In this context, Korean companies need to actively adapt to changes and maintain their advantages in technology and the market in order to remain invincible in future competition. By strengthening cooperation, technological innovation, and market layout, they still have the opportunity to occupy a place in the global market.